Hello everyone, this is Lincoln Prime, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Toxitron Collection Leader Class G2 Grimlock. Now, this figure is the same exact figure as the previous Studio Series Leader Class 86 Grimlock, as well as the Leader Class Shattered Glass Universe Grimlock, which had kind of like that Triptychon color scheme. But this is the third version of this mold that has been released, but now in the G2 colors. Now, this is one of the many different G2 variations. There is also that kind of like metallic blue Grimlock that's out there, which I kind of thought that this was going to be at first, but then lo and behold, it wasn't. But this one is really, really nice in my opinion. Just kind of moving in on a lot of the detail. There's a lot of really nice detail here. He is like mostly yellow, but there is some detail here that we didn't really see on the Leader Class 86 Grimlock, which is this is clear plastic, and you can actually see the mechanical detail on the inside of the neck piece, which is really nice. So I do like that. We don't get an Autobot symbol here anymore. This is just blank. A lot of this is honestly just blank yellow, but honestly it's not too bad. We do get metallic blue striping right here for the tail, which looks really, really nice. We get more of that metallic blue on this section here, and as well as like a sticker kind of detail, more of that clear plastic and an Autobot logo on the inside of this segment here. Got a lot more molded detail going all around the figure itself, including the arms, tail, body, arms even. Did I say, yeah. Anyways, we do get more of that metallic blue for the eyes. Mouth opens and we get some more detail on the inside. He still is gap toothed, but you know, used to that at this point. But yeah, overall really, really nice looking T-Rex mode in my opinion. But yeah, so when it comes to like detail and all that kind of stuff, this looks really, really cool. Now, Grimlock here does come with an accessory. He does come with the blaster that the previous Studio Series and Shattered Glass figure came with, and it is this blaster piece right here. And all this really does is basically just have two tabs, or two slots here, two tabs right here, and it just kind of pegs in there like so, and that's your storage. Not the biggest fan of it, but it's something that you can do. But I do kind of prefer the look of this just without the weapon storage. And yeah, but anyways, I do want to move on to the articulation for this mode. Basically, we do have a hinge joint at the jaw, which allows him to open his mouth that wide and close it. He can look up that far and down that far. It does click into position as well. Rotation all the way around, full 360. The arms are on a ball joint, so they can rotate all the way around like... well, kinda. It's a little complicated, but yeah, you can kind of do it. You can bend the arm or the elbow forward and back, and the arms can kind of like move out and in, all that kind of stuff. So you do have options there. When it comes to the legs can rotate all the way around like so. They can move out that far, so you can get full splits. You also get a swivel right here at this joint, a bend at the knee, which is attached via a peg, so you do have a bend at the knee, which can go all the way back like that and forward like so. Let's back that back in, and we do get rotation here at the toe as well as the back of the heel. So that is pretty much it when it comes to articulation in Dino mode. But I pretty much talked about everything in Dinosaur mode that I wanted to, except I do want to do one thing. Just a quick comparison between this guy and the original Studio Series Grimlock that I reviewed about a year ago, I think. So yeah, there we have this comparison, and they're the same exact figure. So there you have that. But yeah, they look pretty good. They look pretty good together, if I do say so myself. Now, I've pretty much talked about everything about the Dino mode that I wanted to, so let us get down to the transformation. So first, we're going to start off by coming here and splitting this section right here down the middle, just like so, and just bring those up like that and like that. Next, we're going to take the head, bring it up, and click it into place like so, and just bring it back halfway. Don't bring it down all the way just yet. get to that in a bit. Next, we're going to take this section right here and just completely untab this from here. There's a little slot right here and little thing right there, and we're just going to bring this up, take the head, flip this out like so, and then finish bringing this up and peg it in like that. I'm just going to bring the arms up just to get them out of the way so we can deal with all of this down here. Next, we're just going to take the legs, split them like so, and then we're going to come around here to the bottom, open up these sections, and then take the tail, accordion this in like so. Next, just take the leg, bring it down. There's a little clip right here and a little slot right there. Clip that in, bring that down, and take the tail section right here on the back and close it like that, and just flip that part back like so. And there we have a leg all done. And just do the same thing on the other side. Bring that up, and then like that. Bring this down, clip that in, bring this back, and bring that back like that. So there we have the legs all done. Now we're just going to take basically the arms, bring my camera up just a little bit like that. We're going to take these sections and just bring them up like so, open them up, and that's the hand. And we'll do the same thing with this side. There is the other hand. Next, we're just going to kind of bend the elbows like so, bring down the arms like that, and like that. And last but not least, just take this, bring this down, kind of just adjust the arms. I like to take the arms and just bring them up like that, make it more G1 accurate, and just make sure everything is adjusted properly. And there we have the Transformers Legacy Evolution Toxitron Collection G2 Leader Class Grimlock in his robot mode, and he looks fantastic. Moving in on some of that detail, we do have pretty much the same detail we got on the previous figure again, but we get more visuals of the kind of metallic blue that's on the chest, more of that clear and that kind of like sticker bit right there, which is really cool. The head, instead of being black, is all silver this time with a blue visor, which looks very, very nice. Coming down, we get some purple in here, which looks really cool, as well as some black for the thighs, and of course the same detail we got on the tail, which is now on the legs in robot mode. We get the same detail that was on the legs, aka which are now the arms now. But yeah, and then kind of going on to the back, it's your basic Grimlock back, head on the front, sides of the body split open and, kind of hanging off the back like wings, but that's just what gives him the charm. He has really, really nice proportions. I love this mold in particular. I might get the Shattered Glass mold. I'm not the biggest fan of it though. I really did want to get this because I love this color scheme. But yeah, very, very, very nice looking figure. Of course, you do have his weapon right here. You can just hold it like so, and there you have Grimmy with his little weapon. But yeah, when it comes to posability, it is also, again, the same exact that we got on the last figure. Head can look up that far and down that far and rotate all the way around like so, with a little bit of side-to-side tiltage like that. These sections right here in the back are posable, so you can do whatever you want with those. Arms can't really rotate a full 360 unless you want to bring this back and just kind of move it out the way, but you can do that. Arms can move out that much and in that much, swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow, which goes all the way up like that, and a swivel at the wrist, which goes all the way around like so. When it comes to the waist, we do have a swivel that goes all the way around like that, and luckily this head does not block any of that, so that is very nice. The legs can't kick forward that much and back that much, which is really, really nice. We do get full splits like so, as well as a swivel at the thigh. Be careful with the knee bend, but you do have a very nice knee bend, about 90 degrees, which is really cool, and I can just bend back forward like so. And last but not least, you do have a very, very nice ankle pivot, so you do have that, and you have a little bit of posability there if you want to utilize that. But yeah, posability on this guy is really, really solid. You cannot go wrong with posability for a Leader Class 86 Studio Series / whatever else release this has been before. You cannot go wrong with articulation, and this does a very, very nice job of that aspect. And just to compare the two, here we have the Studio Series 86 Leader Class Grimlock next to the, I've said his name many times, but the Leader Class Toxitron Collection G2 Grimlock, and again, same exact figure, but you know, I like it. I really like it. But yeah. Now, one gripe I do want to mention is just this part right here. There's a little bit of scratched paint that came out of the box, but overall, the figure itself is solid. It's practically perfect. No real issues with anything here, but yeah. And for my final comments on this figure, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's a very nice color scheme, and again, you can't go wrong with the 86 Studio Series mold, like at all. It's practically near perfect. You know, it does have maybe I don't know, a few flaws, I guess, but none that I can really point out myself. The only flaw that I have on this figure is that tiny little paint chip. That's really about it. Everything else is practically, in my eyes at least, perfect. I don't really have any issues with this figure at all. Is it worth the price point? Yeah, it is. Just size-wise, engineering, I mean, there's not much that goes into the transformation. It's a very basic, very simple transformation. Not very many steps at all. But, you know, I appreciate that because you don't really need that many steps with a Grimlock at all, especially if it's G1. But, you know, yeah, again, highly recommend picking it up. Now, it doesn't come with, you know, anything else but the gun. That's really all it came with. Of course, the Studio Series 86 Grimlock came with, you know, the little wheelie figure, which no one likes or talks about. So thankfully, this didn't come with that. But you know, yeah. But you know, practically perfect figure. Again, I will stand by that. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that's pretty much about it for this review. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.